Hello everyone, welcome to the Suits Guide to the 2012 Cheltenham Festival in association with the Sporting Tipster. I'm very generously sharing with you my comprehensive guide to each day of the racing, as I like to think I know what I'm doing. I've been racing for years, mostly at Cheltenham, and I like to think I know what it takes to beat the bookies. So hopefully I'll bring you lots of luck over the coming week. Firstly, a few general points for the week. Willie Mullins has brought over an absolute army of horses from Ireland and has got some incredible prospects this week, so I think he is the man for the top trainer bet. Paul Nicholls has had a few problems in the build-up, but touch wood, Mullins has been problem-free, so I'm backing him for the top trainer this year. The yards that are in form and with good rides this week are obviously Willie Mullins. Alan King has hit an incredible purple patch since the return of Chalk Thornton. And Donald McCain Jr., who's been going very well this season, has got some really good hopes this week. On the other end of the scale, Nigel Twiston-Davis and David Pipe have really been struggling this season, so I would say steer clear of them this week if possible. Cheltenham is a true test of a horse, and it does help to have a jockey who knows it well on board, and none know it better than Richard Johnson, who time and again gets the best out of sometimes fairly average rides, and up the famous Cheltenham Hill, it really takes a good jockey to get the best out of a horse. So if you're struggling for a bet, have a look to see who he's picked, because he does pick his rides very well here at Cheltenham. Okay, I'll get on with it now. I think the first day is set to be an absolute cracker with the Arkle and the Champion Hurdle. But first comes a lovely little novice hurdle to ease us into the week. There are three horses vying for the win in this race, as far as I can see: Cinders and Ashes, Montbazon and Darlan. But here I'm going to go for Cinders and Ashes for the win, and a nice punt each way would be Tetlami for the place. Second race, the first big one of the week. Lots of hype in the build-up for this one. All kinds of specials being offered by the bookies for, if Sprinter Sacra wins, which I think it will. Alpha Off, quality horse as it is, had a really poor run last time out. So I think the best bet here is to probably go for the exacta with Sprinter Sacra to beat Q Card, and I can't really see past them. Simple as that. The third race is quite interesting, with Quantitative Easing as the favourite, but he hasn't really proven himself at this distance, and step up in trip combined with Cheltenham's hill finish, which does feel like an extra furlong when you get there, will find him out. So I think here for Alan King, Hold On Julio gets my money, and I do like Capa Bleu as a nice each way bet. Now for the big one, Champion Hurdle. Again, a lot of hype for this one. I think Hurricane Fly can live up to the hype though. The Fly is the spearhead for Willie Mullins' assault on the English horses this year, and I think it certainly will sink an early blow for that yard. Other than that, I think a few quid on Rock on Ruby, either to place or betting without Hurricane Fly, is probably a wise bet. I can't really see Binocular or anyone else challenging. Next race, fifth race, is a favourite, good old favourite here at Cheltenham, Cross Country. So long it's been dominated by Ender Bolger's Garchon Petra, but I think this year it's one too many for him, and I prefer the slightly younger Sizing Australia, who has been unlucky here in the past. Kim Bailey usually likes these races, and he's saddling Midnight Haze in this one, which is definitely worth an each way bet. The sixth race, the last race of the Play Spot card, is a Mayor's Hurdle in memory of the legendary David Nicholson, and it does bring another favourite, heavy favourite, Quivaga. If Mullins decides to throw him in, I can't see why he wouldn't. I think he'll ease home. Nothing really can touch him. Swink and Flame will be there at the end for a place, but definitely Quivaga for the win. By the 7th race, most of the riffraff would have left after a few too many ales and probably a few too many panic bets on the best turned out horse in the paddock. If you want to stick around with the real punters, Alan King's got a really good prospects in this one with Bless the Wings. And if you have a look further down the weights, you'll find a lovely each way bet in Nice One Frankie. So there it is, day 1 selections for Cheltenham Festival. Hopefully it should do quite well. Thanks for listening, stay tuned for Wednesday selections, be sure to check out the Sporting Tipsters selections as well, and I'll see you tomorrow.
When they smash my heart into smithereens, be a bright red rose come burst in the corner.